What is this?
Mahjong.
What is this? Go. What is this? Chinese checkers. What is this? Chinese chess. What is this? 5 in a row. What is this? Poker. What is this? Ludo. What is this? Chess. What is this?
Dominoes.
What is this? Monopoly. What is this?
Uno.
What is this? Minesweeper. What is this? Hamburger. What is this? Sandwich. What is this? Pizza. What is this? French fries. What is this? Hot dog. What is this? Fried chicken nuggets. What is this? Fried fish fillet. What is this? Chicken wings. What is this? Onion rings. What is this? Chicken wrap. What is this? Cheeseburger. What is this?
知道是什么吗？评论区留下你的答案。
What is this? Bell pepper. What is this? Cabbage. What is this? Tomato. What is this? Spinach. What is this? Green beans. What is this? Kale. What is this? Bean sprouts. What is this? Bok choy. What is this? Leek. What is this?
Taro.
What is this?
Yam.
What is this?
知道是什么吗？评论区留下你的答案。
What is this?
Polar bear.
What is this? Penguin. What is this?
Capybara.
What is this? Butterfly. What is this? Sloth. What is this? Rabbit. What is this? Elephant. What is this? Owl. What is this? Lion. What is this?
Platypus.
What is this? Ostrich. What is this?
知道是什么吗？评论区留下你的答案。
What is this? Laptop. What is this? Television. What is this? Desktop computer. What is this? Smartphone. What is this? Tablet. What is this? Headphones. What is this? Digital camera. What is this? Projector. What is this? Router. What is this? Bluetooth speaker. What is this? Printer. What is this? Power bank. What is this? Hammer. What is this? Screwdriver. What is this? Nails. What is this? Screws. What is this? Wrench. What is this?
Pliers.
What is this? Drill. What is this? Tape measure. What is this? Sandpaper. What is this? Lock. What is this? Hook. What is this? Glue. What is this? Teddy bear. What is this?
Doll.
What is this? Puzzle. What is this? Lego. What is this? Rubik's cube. What is this? Building blocks. What is this?
Yo-yo.
What is this? Marbles. What is this?
Play-Doh.
What is this? Water gun. What is this? Trampoline. What is this? Kite. What is this? Necklace. What is this? Earrings. What is this? Bracelet. What is this? Brooch. What is this? Ring. What is this? Backpack. What is this? Handbag. What is this? Scarf. What is this? Belt. What is this? Sunglasses. What is this? Gloves. What is this? Hairpin. What is this? Sneakers. What is this? Sandals. What is this? Boots. What is this? Flip-flops. What is this? Rain boots. What is this? Snow boots. What is this? High heels. What is this? Platform shoes. What is this? Derby shoes. What is this? Slippers. What is this? Espadrilles. What is this? Ballet flats. What is this?
Ugly fruit.
What is this? Grapefruit. What is this? Guava. What is this? Raspberry. What is this? Pineapple. What is this? Mangosteen. What is this? Coconut. What is this? Jackfruit. What is this? Olive. What is this? Apricot. What is this? Cherry. What is this? Strawberry.